Shortly before arriving to Huntsville, his lawyer called back and told us that they were not going to appeal, and Jeff had a stay. Not only did he have a stay, it was an indefinite stay. Basically, they're going to review him to see if he is competent enough to, be executed. But that's what we were calling for. Amongst many other issues with Jeff's case, this was an important one because he was found to be incompetent, to stand trial. And then miraculously, a couple of weeks later, he was found competent to stand trial. And that was just one issue. And I mean, here on the front lines, I'm going to address a lot of those issues because even the media, even major media, they kind of didn't get the whole picture. They were basically either feeding off other stories, or getting their information just mixed up. So I'm going to try and point some of these issues out that are very vital, to Jeff's case. And not just Jeff's case. I mean, to the law of parties in general, which affect, I think it's at least, if I'm not mistaken, at least 50, could be from 50 to 80 other prisoners sentenced under the law of parties. And the law of parties has come under scrutiny since last year when Kenneth Foster's case was blown up worldwide. So once again, the world's eyes are on Texas and the law of parties. So just a lot of issues with Jeff's case. And, one thing I'm going to be going into is, just how, the system works when it comes to, prosecuting, capital murder cases. Because looking at the clemency package that was drawn up in Jeff's behalf, it was so clear, that there was deception by the prosecuting attorney, when it came to Jeff's trial. And this was overlooked many times. Some media figures did pick up on it, but it was mostly when they had guests on there that were directly involved with the abolition movement. So I'm going to get into that. But I just want to say that, man, it was a great feeling. Yesterday when that news came in, when I got out of the car and all his nephews were just running around, and his daughter hugging me, his dad hugging me, it was really it was incredible. And I mean, even then, when we were celebrating that no one was gonna die, that Jeff wasn't gonna die, we all took moments to remember the victim and their family members, throughout the whole time campaigning for Jeff. Chris Curran was not forgotten. He was always in our prayers, and his family was in our prayers. But I'll tell you, me personally, I could definitely relate to what it must feel like when a firefighter runs into a house engulfed in flames and pulls somebody out. It felt pretty damn good. That's what I related to. This when a firefighter goes into a house engulfed with flames and pulls somebody out. Sometimes they're still injured, smoke inhalation, have to go to the hospital, so they're still in serious condition. And that's where we stand with Jeff. I mean, we saved his life. He didn't die, as scheduled, but he's still in serious condition. But again, it was a victory. No one died yesterday, and man, it just feels really good. And it was just a lot of people involved, man, and I personally want to thank them all. I mean, the Texas Coalition, the Students Against the Death Penalty, the campaign to end the death penalty. I mean, it's just a lot of people, and it was just great to be a part of it. And trust me, it couldn't have been done without everyone that lent a hand in this, from emailing right down to calling the governor. I mean, it was just a joint effort. And when his family was thanking me for what I did, I mean, I had to give it up to the lawyers. They worked around the clock, and it was great, but they definitely did not, exclude all the attention. It definitely had a lot to do with it. The spotlight once again is on Texas, and that's what we needed. Is when it comes to the death penalty, Texas is definitely number one. There is no debating that. And anytime that we can, kind of, deliver a blow to the system in Texas is, it's important. So once again, we were victorious, and again, our hearts and our prayers go out to the victim and his, and his family members. There's no question, and I'm still praying for Jeff and his family, because the fight is far from being over, and we'll definitely be continuing to bring you, news on it, and actions that need to be taken. So, just keep it locked right here, man. Capital X coming to you from